Well, hey everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Bobbie. This is Bobbie Reads Tarot. And today I want to take a look at 2025 for Elon Musk. I want to see, is this going to be a good year for Elon or is this going to be a bad year for Elon? Because I think if it's going to be a good year for Elon, it'll be a bad year for us. And if it's going to be a bad year for Elon, then that means it could be a good year for us. So as always, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please form your own opinions, do your own research. And if you decide to hang out in the comment section, please be kind, okay? All right. Now, for a lot of other people, I have done the Astro House cartography, or not cartography, but the Astro House tarot reading. Now, I don't want to do that for Elon because I feel like that goes so deep into the psyche of the person, and I don't feel like Elon operates that way. I feel like he's much more, I don't know, just like a more less human-like, less emotion. So for him, what I want to do is I want to look at general energy, and then I just want to take a look at the months. I just want to look at it in chronological order to see what it's going to look like for 2025. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it, all right? So this is going to be 2025 for Elon Musk. Okay. So the general energy is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about action. It's about making plans and then putting them into action. He's going to be doing a lot of different things. This is just, it's that idea of trying to make things happen. It's productivity. This is a card of work. So we're going to see Elon doing a lot of different things in 2025. He's going to be involved in a lot of different projects and just different things. There's a lot of things that are going to be coming up for him. And the three is really standing out to me. So I don't know if that's going to be like, I feel like there's going to be three significant things for Elon in 2025. So whether that's like something to do with SpaceX, something to do with Tesla, and then something to do with X, or like three big investments, or there's going to be three pivotal things for Elon in 2025. Okay. I don't know what those things are, but there's going to be like three things when we look back and we say, okay, we're going to wrap up 2025 for Elon. What are the three main themes? That's going to be the focus of 2025. There's going to be three things. Okay. January, we have Ace of Cups. Okay. So this is all about offers coming in, offers of friendships, offers. This is relationships. This is mingling. This is very much his energy right now of him sitting at Mar-a-Lago, meeting with different people and having these meetings and visiting with different people and being very much, around Trump and all of those different people. This is very much that energy of him socializing, being sort of like the toast of the town, not necessarily amongst all the MAGA people, because I think that they're all pretty mad at him. But this is like more of in the eyes of Trump or the tech bros, or I don't know. But it's this like, I think maybe, I don't know, in the eyes of Trump, although I know Trump is getting a little sick of him. But I still think that through January, it's still going to be a love fest between Musk and Trump. I think that the bromance is going to continue, and we're going to see, just these celebrations for him. I don't see anything significantly impacting him in a negative way in January. Everything looks to be like it's going good for him. Okay. So now let's look at February's energy. February is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about This is action. This is communication coming in fast. So there's going to be some kind of an acceleration of what's going on, and this is going to be acceleration around news. So there are going to be things that we start to learn, information that is released, news that comes out. And it's going to come out really fast, and there could be quite a bit of content that comes out. So I don't know if this is going to relate to one thing specifically, or if this is just going to be a lot of different things coming out. Let's pull a what's the vibe card for this one to get a little bit of clarification. Okay, so let's pull a what's the vibe card to see if we can get an idea of what this communication or this news is going to be about. As always, if you are ever curious to know what decks I'm using, if you click on the description box down below, there is a link to my website. On my website, I have pictures of all of the decks as well as links to where you can go and purchase them, okay? So make it really easy for you. Also, if you're interested in joining my channel, my members get early access to certain videos as well as member exclusive lives and member exclusive chats. So if you are interested in checking that out, that is in the description box as well. Okay, so what is this news? What is the vibe of the news that we're going to be finding out in February? What is the vibe of the news? Narcissist. Okay, narcissist, egotistical, opportunist, fragile. Let's get another one to get more specific. Can we get more specific, Spirit? What's the vibe of the news? Because I think we all know that Musk is a narcissist. Stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. Okay, so there could be something coming out about him maybe having issues with some of his businesses is not doing so well, maybe one or two of his businesses not doing well. This is like a slowing down of something. So that's interesting that it's news coming in fast, but it's about something stagnating. I'm wondering if this is moving towards a disruption in the friendship. I wonder if the friendship is becoming stagnant because we're looking at two different narcissists trying to maintain a friendship. I'm wondering if that's what it is. Let's put these underneath of this Eight of Wands and keep going and see what the rest of the year looks like, see if we can get more clarification. So let's look at, oh, why am I shuffling these? Let's split these again, you guys. Okay. The cards must have needed to rearrange themselves. March, Two of Swords. Yes, a decision is going to have to be made in March. So we could see the beginning of either a separation in Musk and Trump's friendship, the bromance. It's interesting too because this guy's all orange, which just reminds me of Trump. But this could be having to make decisions due to the increased pressures on MAGA. So because there are some differences between the MAGA people and the tech bro stance, there's division now. And I think that there's going to be choices that are going to be made. This could also be Elon making a decision where he's not looking clearly at what the situation is. He's choosing to not see the entire thing. So he might be making decisions from a very wrong spot. But we are going to see some choices and some decisions that are made in March for Elon. Okay, now we're going to move on to April. April is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about resistance and opposition. This can also be about having to stand strong against adversity. So I do feel like this is going to be continued infighting between the MAGA people and like the tech bro people. I think that the battle is going to continue, but I do think that, because I haven't seen a complete split yet of Musk and Trump. I think that there's starting to be cracks in it, but I think that it's still going to maintain because it's beneficial to Elon. He's going to hang on to that. But I do think in April we're going to see increased fighting, like things that we're seeing right now with Laura Loomer getting really vocally mad and, wanting answers from Trump. We're going to see more of that in April. It's definitely going to increase. Then moving into May, we have Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups, he's going to come into some options. Things are going to be good. He's going to have abundance that's going to come in, and he's going to have some material success. So things are going to pay off for him, and he's going to see some kind of a return on his investment in May. May is going to be an incredibly good month for him. We need to keep an eye out if there's any legislation that happens, any regulations that are rolled back, which might benefit his company or save him money or make him money. That could be something that we're seeing in May. This could also be, I know that he's been negotiating some kind of a contract, I think with Tesla, for some settlement or wages or something to do with money. We might see that finally settle in May as well. May is going to be a very good month for Elon when it comes to, like, even this little muskrat guy, whatever this is, has a little golden lamp here, like the kind of lamp that you would, rub and that a genie would pop out of, and that you would get to make wishes. Like, it's very much that energy for him for the month of May. Now we are going to look at June. June is about temperance. This is about needing to find balance. So June is going to be all about trying to find the right mix. He might struggle a bit with staying balanced. He may have he might be prone to some very severe mood swings in June. We might see him, we're going to see him do one of two things. We're going to see him either have these very weird pendulum swingy outbursts where he's like, almost appears like manic and then like in a state of depression, or we're going to see an odd balance come out of him, like a surprising balance. It's going to be one or the other. And whichever way he goes, it's going to be noticeable. So there's going to be some issue with his balance, with how he's balancing his personal life, his social life, his emotions on social media. He's very prone to having these, emotional outbursts on X. So with June, it's going to be all about finding that right mix, to have that tempered approach. This could also talk about negotiation. And this could be talking about a negotiation coming up in June that he will partake in, that could benefit him. I want to know what's the vibe of that negotiation. I'm wondering what that's about. Is there a negotiation? And if there is, what's the vibe of it that he's going to be negotiating in June? What is the vibe of any negotiation? We have blocked, moved on, nothing to say, stop calling, masked, hiding, concealing, deception. Okay, I want another card. What's going on here? What is trying to be blocked? There's something that he's trying to hide. He is not wanting anyone to see what is going on here. Karmics. Third parties, this is like something is going on in June. June is going to be pivotal. There's something he's trying to hide, and it's going to be big. It's going to be very, very big. I don't know if he's going to be unmasked and we're going to see what's happening, or if I don't know. But there's going to be something that happens in June. mm, that I think is going to be really, really big, and we're going to see something happen. That's going to be really interesting. Okay. Now let's move on to July. July is the 10 of Cups. This is all about happy families. Look at Musk just having the year of his life. So he's gone through this crazy June, and now here he is in July, where he's got, rainbows in the sky and everything is great. Kids sitting on his lap, running around with, his son at Mar-a-Lago. And he's going to be really talking a lot in July about him fathering so many kids, and how there's going to be an underpopulation issue, which I don't know that that's true, but he's very much a weird, like overpopulate the earth kind of a guy. I don't know what his reasoning is for that, but I think we're going to see a push for that. And I'm almost wondering if we're going to find out in July, you guys, that his son X, so he has a ton of kids, but he has, with this one woman who's a singer, her stage name is Grimes. They have 3 children. The oldest of which is this kid, X Ash something something something. Poor kid. Anyway, they call him X. He's like the oldest one. And he's the one that we always see on Musk's shoulders when he's like marching around Capitol Hill. I think we're going to find out that child is some kind of, there's something was done to that child's genetics. I almost want to say that child is a Elon clone, that they took Elon and he had him like cloned, or something, to create this like superhuman child. So Trump said during when they were taking pictures at Mar-a-Lago one time, he was like, "Oh, Elon, get Elon in the picture," and his child is that beautiful, perfect child. And it, like, all of a sudden, I just got this download of like something has been done to that child. And Trump knows, like Musk has told him, "Oh yeah, I did this, this thing." So he's like genetically perfect, because Musk is fighting Grimes for custody of only that child. She has the other 2, but she's fighting him to see that child. He's trying to keep only that child from her. And I'm thinking we're going to find out in July that there has been some kind of something done genetic wise on that child. And I think it's going to be really shocking. Okay. Now for August, 9 of Pentacles. So again, he's going to be making money. It's all about making money for him. He's going to just absolutely score in 2025. I mean, this is absolutely insane. This is prosperity. So August is going to be another month of prosperity. I'm wondering if he's going to be able to sell this like science that he's, come up with to create this like little transhuman child, and he's, going to be able to sell it, and this is going to be some huge medical breakthrough that they're going to be able to use to, cure diseases or whatever, and he's going to make a windfall of money. Wouldn't that be crazy if that's actually what happens? Boy, that would be nuts. Moving right along, we are going to go into September. September is Queen of Cups. I'm wondering if in September we're going to see Musk actually like settle down with someone. I'm wondering if we're going to see a love interest enter his life in September. Someone who catches his interest, and maybe he's not as around. That's interesting. Yeah, September, I think there's going to be a woman on the scene that we're going to see him connected with, or linked up with, like publicly, acknowledging like that he's in a relationship with someone. Next, we have October, and we have the Queen of Wands reversed. So this is going to be issues between women. So this could be issues between his exes and this person. This could be something to do with his mother and this person, or it could be this woman turning on him. But I see A woman, a fierce warrior coming after Musk with all of her might. This could be Grimes coming after him, but I do see someone, ferocious female coming after him, ready to attack, ready for a fight. And she's quick and she's got fire. She is driven by passion and fire. So he's going to be in for a fight. He better watch out. Whatever this person is, she's coming in ferocious, and she's coming in for a fight. All right, next we're going to look at November. November, we have the Hermit. Okay, so I do think whatever is happening here in October with this fight, or him being, you know, I don't know, whatever is going to affect him here is going to cause him to go within. We're not going to see a lot of him in November. He is going to lay really, really low. I think he's just going to lay low. We're not going to see him out and about as much. We're going to see him, or see less of him, I guess. He's going to spend more time in solitude. And then for December, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new offer. So he's going to get offered something new in December, rolling into 2026. There's going to be a new offer for him. So I definitely see Musk benefiting greatly in 2025. This is really concerning. Definitely not the reading I think that, we hope to see. I mean, I don't want to see anyone suffer, but when you see this, it's a little bit like, okay, yeah. So we'll have to see, how it goes. Now, remember what I always say, when we're consuming this type of content, make sure that you're consuming other content that also raises your vibration, okay? We want to consume at least 51% more positive things than, negative, right? So go out and watch something that makes you laugh or something that makes you happy, because sometimes these readings can be a bit heavy. And again, remember, this is all just energy, and energy is always fluid. It's always moving, and things can always change. Decisions can be made and things can happen that can completely change the course of what's coming. So just know that this is a snapshot of the energy right now as I'm filming this, but this doesn't necessarily mean that this is exactly what is going to play out. So always keep that in mind. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up on your way out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and flipping cards with me. I just appreciate each and every one of you so much. And before you head out, if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. You can click that little circle right there. Boop, boop, boop. All right, you guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.